Hello, you Wescally Webbits. I am Charles Derry. Hello, Nick. Alright, so we're going to do another live stream here. And I don't have a whole lot to talk about unless I'm just answering the traditional questions using 1/4-inch maple ply double stacked. This pattern is a tiger on the website. It's called Tiger Stalking. Should be in the description of the video in order to purchase it. Not the finished piece yet, but the pattern. And there's a whole bunch of other tigers and leopards and a whole bunch of other stuff. 1,918 or 19 somewhere in there. Patterns, 14 ebooks, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And using a 22-inch Hegner scroll saw and number 5 flat-ended spirals by Flying Dutchman, purchased at woodenteddybear.com. Hello, Steve Nealon. HarnellMedia.com. If you need a website done affordably, good communication, and not just a 9-to-5er, by God, contact HarnellMedia.com. And y'all bear with me. I have to look every now and then between cuts to keep up with comments and questions, but I never intentionally ignore anybody unless they're being a butt nugget, which is rare, but it happens. I'm going to take a drink and then we'll get going. Oh, that's some good stuff right there. I got to wipe my mouth because I drooled Dr. Pepper down my chin because I don't know how to drink. If there's any beginners watching at any point, if you have any comments or questions, chunk them on out there. It's okay to be a beginner. We've all started somewhere, and that's how you learn. You will not be belittled for your questions. I can't guarantee I'll know the answer, but somebody in the chat might, and if none of us do, we can probably guide you to where to find them. And I'm just going to start right there to around the head like I finished off. And no, I have not done tiger or leopard patterns in the last few days. I've actually been working on Justice League, but there's copyright stuff, so I may just cut it. Needed something to do. Hello, Scroll Saw Cafe. Mr. Wesley Balco. Long time no see. Hope everything's going well. And anytime I start a live stream, I'm using the last blade I left off with. So if it breaks, that's why. Among many other reasons. That might be a record for the quickest start. There may not be as much talking because I can only think of so much to talk about. But I'm okay with responding to stuff. I'm getting cuts and scrapes all over the back of my hand. Don't even know how. Hello, Jim. We can see if we didn't miss any other, whatchamacallit, pilot holes. That like never happens, I know. Well, I hope the ish isn't too bad, Wes. And if anybody in the chat doesn't mind letting me know if the camera quality goes to crap, because I don't have anybody on the panel to tell me. So, if and you don't mind. Otherwise, I'll sit here scrolling and acting like everything's perfect, because anytime the camera goes to crap, it looks fine on my end, so I have to rely on y'all for that. And being that I'm a glutton for punishment, the next project we start doing on live streams may very well be a tiger or a leopard too, because I've got some pretty detailed ones out there. Nick says, Charles, if you don't have guests asleep in my sofa, if I didn't have blah 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 for an hour or so. Cam's good, thank you, sir. Well, I have a tendency to run friends off, Wes, and I also didn't hand out the link very far. And for anybody that doesn't know, Scroll Saw Cafe is Leslie Balco. Goes by Scroll Saw Cafe on YouTube if you want to check him out. Does taxidermy as well as scroll sawing. And I don't believe he's ever done a video on the taxidermy. I could be wrong, because I'm a terrible friend and I don't keep up real well. I don't know, Nick, because it'd have to be right up on my face for me to see it anyway, because I have horrible eyesight. As have I, Wes. Some are intentional, some are not. Repaired at least one. Hi. Hello, Ian. Good to see you, sir. He's been working on what do they call it? Tiki? I can't remember the term. They look like totem pole individuals, not a whole totem pole, but I can't remember the name for them. But y'all check out Ian Thorley on Facebook. I don't know if he has a website, but he designs patterns as well. I want to call them Tiki, T-I-K-I, but I can't remember what the hell they're called. That's not all he does, though. He's got other ones. Well, no, they're not poles. They're just, tiki masks. That's what it is. No, tiki poles or you're thinking of totem pole type stuff, but they're individual faces, not a whole bunch of them. But he has done 3 up to this point, just not all stacked together. That's an idea, Nick, but Sawdust would get in it, and I don't think I can afford one, so there's that. Anyway, hello, Josh. I see somebody saying hi, Josh, but I didn't see him come in because I missed things. Yeah, there's Josh. Hello, not Josh. Dag Blabbit. I'll get the names right here in a little bit. Got 9 folks watching. If you got any comments, questions, chunk them on out there. Even if you're a beginner, you're just as welcome as everybody else. I don't have a dust collector, but I have what I call an air sucker right there. But it fills up quick, and I can't afford to keep it in filters. So there's that. Yeah, I would have to have a relatively sizable monitor / TV, whatever, in order to be able to see comments without having to flip to the side. Well, there's worse problems to have. Hello, Larry. Oh, yeah, it's been there for a while, Nick. It's just a money thing. Ian says, Charles is the pattern master. I'm just the apprentice. My patterns are stored in the Facebook group, Scrollsoft Patterns, Projects, and More. Yeah, hosted by Russ Beard, another good designer. I don't have my own website or page. 10-4. And thank you for the compliment, sir, but you're pretty darn good yourself. Steve says you need to get a 32-inch TV like I use for my monitors. I do. There again, it's just a money thing. But yeah, I would get something that big if I had the finances to do so. And hello, Jason. Sorry if I missed you earlier. And you're welcome, Ian. And if for some reason anybody's watching that is not a scroller and you're interested in finished pieces, there are some on the website. There's more to come, but it's not a quick process because it's a lot of work. And I also do custom work. But the photographs I work from must be of decent quality, close up, clearly focused, and really large. That goes for patterns and finished pieces. My sizes generally start about 16 by 20-ish, which is equivalent to like 4 sheets of paper in a rectangle. And pricing starts around $125 on average. Larry says I'm just going to watch. 10-4. Tiger's looking good, Charlie. Thank you, Steve. In my humble opinion, it's not detailed enough. But I like it. The more detailed pieces I've done lately, two of them are leopards and one of them's a tiger that I like, and I'm trying to determine which one I want to do. Probably a tiger in an oval. I don't know, honestly. I don't remember what it's called, but I guess I can share screens and show y'all the one I have in mind. Y'all can tell me whether or not to do the rectangular version or the circle version, or the oval version, I mean. Let me get over to the website and then we can screen share. or let y'all pick the next tiger or leopard. If I can get my laptop to catch up here. Let's go to newest. I'll also show you how to navigate the website, so there's that. Share. Alright, so we're sharing. We are on woodenvisions.com. Click on patterns for sale. Now the first thing you're going to see is the categories. And the ones I'm talking about are under newest. So that's why I'm scrolling down. This is the absolute newest pattern. But I don't know if I necessarily want to do it for the next live stream. But that is one of the more detailed ones. And I'll show you one of the other highly detailed ones. There's some country singers in there. If you see any tiger or leopard patterns you want done, let me know. I'll go by votes. But I'm leaning towards a tiger or leopard. But a lot of the ones I do are in rectangles or squares, as well as circles and ovals. I call them ovals because they're rarely a perfect circle, because those may look like circles, but they're not. They're ever so slightly squeezed. So I don't want to advertise wrong. This is a very detailed leopard, but if I do that one, it'll be a while. That one took like 8 sheets of paper, or 6, I don't remember now. And the one I have in mind is either this one or this one. So y'all tell me which one of these two you want to see. Or if it was one of the other ones we already scrolled past. But I'm thinking either that one or the one in the oval. But y'all can let me know what you want to see. I guess I can go to the next page. And I'll have to get back over there to get your votes if there are any. I may do one of the ones that's where it's tigers in the water. There's 2 of them. I kind of like this one. Sorry if I'm going too fast, but I don't want to bore people too much if they're not into this. And you see, there again, it's either rectangle or an oval, because I just have this way. I love the 3D look of sticking them out of an oval. Well, that's not real detail, but it's kind of neat. So let me go back over to StreamYard and see if anybody's voting. And wonderful, Steve likes the one with all the leaves. That's scary. Tiger with cub, but I don't know which one that is. Tiger and water and oval. And the side-facing one. That describes a few of them, but yeah, if y'all can be a little more specific, because I have the memory of a milkshake. Just give me the name or the SKU number of the ones you like, and I'll look at that when we're done here. But we got 12 people watching. Go on over to woodenvisions.com for over 1,900 scroll saw patterns, 14 ebooks, 6 instructional videos on how to make your own patterns on paper, and even t-shirts, caps, and mugs and stuff. Now, most of these tigers and leopards are the kind I'll hate myself while I'm working on it because of all the detail, but there's that sense of pride when you're done. Yeah, if you see one on there, hello, Billy Burt. Give me the SKU with it and or the name of it, of the pattern, the way it's listed on the website. But yeah, there again, I'm going to get around to all of them if I live long enough to cut everything. Hello, Richard Bellin. Sorry if I didn't acknowledge you earlier. Go to your room, Billy. P2100 or P2102. I got to remember that. Okay. Def Leopard. Good lordy. All right. That's funny right there. Where am I at? P2100 or P2102. And bear with me, I'm looking for the one he's talking about. Or the two. Come on. I clicked the number. Oh, maybe it's that one. No, that's not that one. I'll get to it. Hello, John Bradley. Good to see y'all. We're gonna get back to the scrolling. If you're not subscribed already, I hope you'll consider it. Wouldn't bother me if I got a thumbs up. Thumbs down happens. I don't lose sleep over it. But if you do have a complaint, you're welcome to address it. Unless you just don't like me, I can't really fix that. I'm not a big fan of myself sometimes, neither, by God. It's the tiger and cub you made in the past couple of weeks. Yeah, that narrows it down. Yeah, we'll get there, by God. Is it the one where the tiger's head is curled back looking at the cub? Or the one where the cub's up over the the tiger's back? All right. Seems like a good time for a drink. Then we'll get back to it. I promise. Do have 15 people watching. Appreciate you. I kind of like the tiger that's just perched there looking at you too. I mean, I will eventually get around to all of them if I live long enough. But you know, hell, I did a whole bunch of tigers and leopards in a row. Might as well do more than one tiger in a row on scrolling. I got this thing for detail. I haven't really seen one theme stick out more than others when it comes to what's popular on live streams. I think the Stagecoach was somewhat popular, but as far as portrait type stuff, I haven't seen anything that stuck out more than the others. And for some reason, my comments are not scrolling. I have to. No response, Josh, and limited invitations. Uh, Wesley says, got to run. Hope to finish the kitchen floor and start ripping out carpet this evening. All right, yeah, he's putting flooring down. Looking good. No, it's not too serious. Just a little less chaotic, Larry. But yeah, I'm not 100% serious. I'll never go 100% serious, I don't think. Unless I'm offered $50 million, I can be bribed. And I used to be less serious, but and if anybody is keeping track of my brother's pets, his dog had her puppies this weekend, or last few days, 3 of them. And sleep schedule has been the main reason we haven't been doing live streams, because it would be real late at night. I told myself a while back I wouldn't care what time it was. but I think I do care about how many people are viewing more than I thought. And the real late night one's lucky to get 3 or 4 people watching, but there's that. But in order for me to start another project, I got to finish this one. Not everybody operates that way. And in order to proceed, I got to be able to find the pilot hole, so there's that. That never happens. And I hogged out all the holes, it's just my depth perception is off. Steve Nealon says cutting all those jagged lines would drive me more insane than I already am. Well, yeah, but it's in my humble opinion an easy pattern. Yeah, I'm more of a fan of doing jagged lines than I am like 50 million little teeny tiny cuts that barely make a difference until you've done 100 of them. I don't know. They all got to be done because I'm a glutton for punishment and love me some detail. But I don't really mind doing the straight lines are the ones I'm not a fan of. But every now and then there's going to be some. Yeah, that window piece is kind of neat, Josh. Every now and then the pilot hole's in just the right area. I can barely get the tip of the blade there, so it makes it harder to find too. I don't know why, but there's that. Sam Custodio is a designer, been around a while. He hasn't been seen in a while, but as far as I know, he's still with us. Hello, Ron Norris. Josh Grover, my friend is going to throw those windows out. I said, no, I'll take them all. Heck yeah. Because those kind of things sell well, especially to women. Yes, John, go to your room. I knew somebody was going to go there. And in my head, I did, but I held back. Pretty sure we were not the only ones. It is getting a tad warm in here, so I'm going to turn on my window unit, but I'm probably going to have to take my headphones off to reach it. Alrighty then. It has been a long time since Ron was here. Inisto como Robin, my friend. Jason Rogers, I gotta go. Things to do. I'll check back in a bit. Keep scrolling, Charles. Pretty sure you can finish this one tonight. I appreciate you driving by, Jason. If I finished tonight, it would not be quickly. It's not impossible, but depends on how long my status of being conscious and not tired and not hungry. But yes, if I stuck with it, it could be done tonight, but it's not sold or anything, so that doesn't, I don't have that sense of urgency. I think my tension is slightly loose, but I don't even care at this point. I'm just going to cut. And something's tickling the hell out of my ear. It's probably a starving brain sucker. Yeah, during the day, the last few days, I've been working on Justice League patterns. But there again, I don't know if I'm going to sell them due to copyrights. But and been watching parts of the Derek Chauvin trial. Some of those witnesses are real winners. Why not break a blade? It's been a while. Right at the end of a cut when there's no wood in there. Yes, sir, it would be a long marathon to try to finish this tonight. That's why I haven't committed to it. I've done dumber things, but oh, I gotta untwist this blade. Most of the blades I have sitting here, I have to untwist. So there's that. And I have to take off my glasses to do so because I'm blind. Up close. Actually, I'm blind everywhere. We're gonna get there. That may fit. I don't know. It may try to hockey stick on me. Hagners are a little moody when it comes to slightly twisted blades. Later, Josh. Hello, Shaylee. She has me on her speaker. I feel like I should start singing. But I just can't think of a song that would make her want to stick around and not have an car accident. So there's that. Oh. We try not to cause car accidents here, but Lord knows we have a lot of train wrecks. That's funny right there. Come on now. And one disadvantage to the jagged lines like Steve Nealon was talking about is you can go through more blades because you're flexing more often in 50 million different directions. And spiral blades will break quicker than a flat blade. I think one person I've seen cut more aggressive than anybody is Rick Hutchison. That's not a dig. That man just he will test the hell out of a blade. Baby Shark. Yeah, I don't know if I got it in me to sing that one yet. Can't really put it past me, but right this second, nah. We gotta think of something that'll grace Shaylee's speakers. Hello, baby. Sorry. That'll make you turn off your radio. And if you've never watched before, if you see any black dots like this here, that's just telling y'all and me where the brad nails are, holding the stack of two together. We wouldn't want to cut those until we're past that area or done, because the stack won't be held together. The only time I use tape to hold the stack together is if it's way away from brads, which is why there's tape right here. I actually had to, this is total subject change. I actually had to refund somebody their money the other day, or today, because they kept sending me crappy pictures to make a pattern from, and they didn't have anything else available, so, and I always ask for prepay because I've been burned a lot. Anyway, I couldn't get a workable pattern from the quality pictures I was being sent, so I lost money on that one. Let me catch up on comments and then I will answer your question there, Jim. Yeah, what Josh said, but I'll go ahead and read it out loud and give you an example. Uh, or to be more specific, this is a Hegner blade clamp. It doesn't have as much forgiveness of a gap as your ordinary scroll saw blade holders, and there's another one of these in the top here. So you kind of got this and this, and even though I buy flat-ended blades, the top and bottom both have to be aimed the same direction. If one of them is straight up and down like this, like it needs to be, and the other one's like this, I have to either twist more or untwist to make both the top and bottom be the same direction. So when I talk about untwisting blades, that's what I'm referring to. And thank you for trying to answer that, Josh. See, this one is an example of one that's slightly there. I just need to very slightly untwist it to where it's the same direction as the bottom. So that's what I'm talking about. And the more those clamps that you buy ahead of time, the more blades you can have loaded, preloaded. And thank you for that, Josh. I didn't even see his question at first unless it was after I last looked. Got 13 people watching. Please don't hesitate if you have any questions because we all start somewhere. And if I can't help you, someone in the chat probably can. If none of us can, by God, we'll lead you to who probably can, which is usually Steve Good and or Rick Hutchison. See, technically, I could cut out that brad hole or that area with the brads in it because I've already passed that area. But I'm just gonna leave it together for now. It's never mandatory. Oftentimes I'll wait till the end to do that, but other times I'll just randomly say, you know what, let's cut this out. You're welcome. And it's really only the Hegner that I've found that has to where the top and bottom of the blades have to be the same direction. Most scroll saws, their clamping system has enough of a gap that it compensates for it. But every now and then, if you catch it right on a certain twist, it'll weaken or cock it off to one side, kind of like a hockey stick. Now, other people in the past, people say, yeah, if you just want it flat, hit it with a hammer. But I disagree with that. If If you have a twisted blade and you hit it with a hammer, it's just going to loosen right at that twist where you flattened it. And that'll be the first place it breaks. Just saying. And with any scroll saw blade, this is totally random. You want the teeth aiming down. Every now and then you get what they call a reverse tooth that has majority going down, but a couple coming up. But where a majority of the teeth are facing down is, if not all of them, are what you want. And sometimes you got to rely on a magnifying glass to see that, because if you have calluses on your fingertips, you can't feel the teeth, especially on the teeny tiny blades. But if you can feel the teeth, you'll be able to tell. If you slide one direction, it catches on the texture of your fingers. The other side, it's a lot smoother. And I cannot suggest anything about flat blades because I don't use them. But I do believe the most popular one is a modified geometry. And thank you. There's no lockdowns or anything in my area, Ron, so I don't know for sure. But I don't think it's bad at all because I haven't heard anything about it. And thank you, Shaylee. Yeah, same here, Shaylee. Hello, Mr. Hooper. Keeps dropping in Alabama. Yeah, of course the reporting, the reporting on COVID fluctuates too. It goes up in some areas, down in others. New strains and stuff like that. But here's hoping. Steve Nealon says he never leaves cyberspace to find out if there is COVID around here. Yeah. And that's not to say COVID doesn't exist or it ain't bad or whatever, but man, depending on the news source, it's the end of the world, and other people, rates are dropping, blah blah blah. Just if you're susceptible to it, weak immune system and or elderly, by God, keep tabs. And if you are going to be around any of those people, keep tabs, or just by God, keep tabs. Just do not live in fear. That being said, I don't wear masks unless I'm going to be around people that are susceptible, and unless I'm going to the hospital, it's required. That's the only place I've been to that it's required. Now, Texas doesn't have any mandates, but individual businesses are allowed to require it. Hello, Doug. Pole Barn Productions, POHL. Check them out on the YouTube. And we're back to it. Hope you're feeling all right, Herbie. Chucky. Shirley says, I'm home, gonna head to the saw. I will jump back on in a bit. All right, don't fall all over yourself, but by God, we look forward to you coming back, ma'am. Good deal. I'm still dealing with pain every day, dagnabbit, but I'm alive. And this kind of pain is not something that the surgery on the 8th will help. But oh well, I know I need it done, but I don't want to yet. Anyway, I won't go into too much detail. And from what I'm reading everywhere, unless there's complications, quote unquote downtime or recovery time for my surgery on the 8th, it's 2-3 days tops, but that's mainly for anything that's strenuous or running, and I don't run, so if I'm got my days and nights straight, I'll probably still do a live stream. The only thing that would likely prevent it would be meds in me, because once I take what I call my chill pills for anxiety, it knocks me on my hind end for a couple days. But I'm trying to psych myself into not needing them, because I know there's no reason to be nervous, but that doesn't always help. Logic doesn't care. And I slightly bit my blade, because why not? That deserves a drink. Actually, anything deserves a drink if it's Dr. Pepper, unless you're trying to lose weight, and I still haven't convinced myself of that completely. The other surgery I need, I won't get into specifics, but it would require a longer recovery time and the ability to sit down. And from what I hear, that ability is greatly diminished. Because why not have TMI conversations? That's why I'm dreading trying to schedule that. 10-4, Steve. Yeah, as far as the surgery that is scheduled, I'm not real worried about it. It's just, yeah, all my worry is mental. It's, I know there's nothing to worry about, but yeah, it should be pretty easy to just continue being myself. I won't be lifting weights or running marathons anyway. I know that may come as a shock to y'all that think I'm built like a truck and work out every day. I'm a health nut. Not. Hello, Pat. This pattern, I believe, is called tiger stalking. There should be a link to it in the description, sir. And thank you for asking. And the reason why I don't always give them clever names is because I want in most cases, I want the subject of the pattern to be in the name so it's easier to find, which I guess I could do with keywords, but I guess if I gave a clever name, it'd be like something, can I help you? Or do we have a problem? Blah, 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 because I don't want to talk crap to a tiger. I don't scare easy, but imagine I'd be trembling a little bit. Tiger had issues with me. They don't discriminate. Excuse me. Yeah. My brain just flew out of my nose. Yeah, buddy. Thank you, Ron. Yeah, if you do have a fear of jagged lines, you will not like this pattern. And why are those lines jagged? Because they're on hair. Just saying. Hello, Mike Kim. It's got two eyes of the tiger, by golly. Oh, excuse me. I'm thirstier than usual tonight, by God. Hello, Barry. Thank you, everybody, for joining. We got 14 folks watching. If you got any comments or questions, chunk them on out there. I don't know if anybody's ever wondered this, but I try to always make, whether it has a background or not, I always try to make sure I have at least a half-inch border around everything for if it ever gets framed, it gives it something to hold on to. Even though it's usually glued to a backer. And I don't use felt as a backer because I've had more than one shop tell me it cheapens it. Now it's an affordable way to back your pieces and with contrast, but it attracts the hell out of dust and little fuzzies. And a lot of shops say it cheapens the look. So I use usually Luan painted black unless otherwise requested. Get out of there, Cletus. Damn it. All right, so the head's officially done, unless you count that cut right there and where the brad nails are. Yay. Small victory. And yeah, if I can find the pilot hole. Not the one I was aiming for. See, that tells you my depth perception, I'm telling you. But it's all got to be done. I haven't turned it yet, Doug. I don't reckon I'd hold my breath waiting on me to turn it because it's just not my thing. That and you probably lose subscribers if I do it. And quality and all that other crap. We've got 11 people watching, 9 thumbs up. I'm much obliged. And 1 butt nugget, but that's alright. Can't please everybody. Everybody needs attention. I'm so far getting crushed. I almost cussed. But I didn't. Aw, somebody don't like me. Aw. I assure you, I'm over it. I haven't exactly made a lot of friends lately. These things happen. Hello, Andy Mike. I believe you, Steve. By golly, how are you, Mike? Thought you done retired and ran off. Too young to be retiring, sir. Just so y'all know, Hello, Mr. Derry.
Hello, Mr. Derry.
I've already told them about your puppies.
Where's your panel, man?
Crazy. You're looking at it, Sparky.
That's crazy.
No. By the way, I won't be doing any April Fool stuff here on the show or anywhere else.
Hello.
Anything I say will be the truth, folks.
Steve Billy Doug. Hello.
Steve Billy Doug.
I know him, Steve Billy Doug.
How the hell are you, Cliff?
Tired. Full.
I know the feeler. I'm guessing your grass shoot was the right one and all that.
I don't know yet. I freaking hope so. But the other one I know was wrong.
I don't know why they suggested that one when
I know.
you put in the name.
You know that hard drive I was having trouble getting to show up sometimes, and that was the reason I got the external, the second one. I'm transferring everything off of it, and it said 1 day remaining when I started. It's got 10 hours remaining. 83,000, 1.2 terabytes. It doesn't seem like that much to me.
Yeah, that's one of those things I got to set up as I'm laying down, because you can't get a whole lot done with that kind of taxation on your system. So no more surprise puppies, just 2 blonde ones and a black one.
Yeah, and I think the 2 blondes are just like they mama blonde, and the one black is just like they daddy black.
Yeah, baby boy still ain't back. So, assuming the worst. Well,
that's all and that's the blonde one?
Yeah, it's the most I've ever stressed about a cat. Because he was my favorite one. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm supposed to pick favorite. What's weird is two of your panel members are in the chat. Well, Herb was, Billy, Thea.
Yup.
That's crazy.
Totally.
Sheepies. Hello, Midnight Joker. That's Mike, if I remember correctly.
Yep, Mike Kim. I only sent the link to you and the group chat.
Well, that's pretty much everybody else, isn't it?
Nope. Used to be. Right. Check my tension here. Oh. I figured that was good. That felt good. Well, not like that. Cliff the Decal Man. During Decals on Facebook and duringdecals.com. He does accept custom.
Yeah, to a degree, yeah. As best I can.
That's why he doesn't have 50 million of them on there, because you can pretty much do anything, but, you don't want to waste a bunch of vinyl on maybes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got 20-something in Dale.
He did a custom piece for Mr. Josh Grover.
Well, it was just text, though. It wasn't it. Well, the emblem part I had did.
Yup.
I'm awesome.
Totally.
I can hear myself through your speakers.
I'm sorry. I hope you're feeling chatty, because I'm about to have to say how diddly do to nature.
Yeah, I'm pretty much going to be
Not
as
that-
talkative as I am as soon as I finish this sentence.
Okay.
It went down to 6 hours remaining now.
Yay.
Yeah.
Get out of there, Cletus.
Stuck right in there.
Yup. Not no more. And Indy Mike says, got me a new coach at IU. I assume that means Indiana University or Iowa. I don't remember.
Well, I saw that. I just
Who's your-
didn't think you want to rate it because I think it
Well, I'm mainly just acknowledging, but we do have 12 people watching. You don't have to read a script or nothing. I'm just bringing it to the attention. I'm gonna go say diddly do to nature and let you just babble up a storm. When I get back, shut your
Yeah.
face. I'm just kidding. I'll be right back.
Probably going to be fairly quiet. If y'all have any comments, questions, suggestions, or inquiries, or stuff, do stuff in the chat. What do you want to do now? You haven't left yet, have you, Charlie? Yes, he has. What do y'all want to talk about? Now you can. I'm so nervous. I don't even know what to do. I'll steal that tiger right there. All right then. I'm not feeling awkward at all. I'm a celebrity or something. So how's the weather in your neck of the woods, Mr. Bell? That's good. You don't want to see a chicken?
Why aren't you talking, boy?
I am running out of things to talk about.
I hear you.
Why am I hearing myself?
I don't know. Probably because you got Uras.
Indy Mike says, I guess the tiger's name is Tony.
I'm not right sure. I haven't asked him, sir.
If he
It
answers,
could be
I'm out of her.
I might be a little timid myself.
Billy
All right,
said,
let's
Cliff, tell
be
that
ready.
tiger to quit glaring at me. Go ahead. Let's be who?
I'm going to go ahead and cut out these two Brad nails
Okay.
because we're past that area. I'm a rebel.
Wobble, wobble, wobble. Tiger, quit glaring at Billy.
I say two Brad nails. I meant two areas that have Brad nails in them because they have at least two in each area. Go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out why I'm hearing myself through your speakers.
I don't
Like
know
a
because I got my
second
headphones
later.
plugged in. Maybe your computer's about to blow up.
Laura let me get one Zippo.
Yay!
It was kind of
Which
pressing because it was only one left in stock. It's just a, they call it, what the heck was it called? Black ice. It's like, I guess, like a gunmetal.
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping
I'm
we could talk
hoping.
about rats or Zippos.
Well, I don't know what else I can talk about. Okay.
We can talk about ducks and puppies and butterflies, flutterbys,
Yeah.
and Billy.
Talk about puppies. They're still there. What's weird is when she used to go into mommy mode, when she didn't have babies, she would carry a ball around. She's still carrying that ball around, but she don't carry the
Are
puppies
the puppies' eyes open yet? I don't know how long it takes for them to start opening.
It takes longer than that. It's only been a couple of days. The little baby rats' eyes are opening.
Oh, good.
And they're
'cause I was
actually-
worried
they're
about
not-
them rats.
They're not none of them look hairless like their mama. Indy Mike said, might want to tape his eyes. I'm getting offended. LOL. LOL.
Now, I would do that to humor y'all, but any new viewers would be saying, what the hell?
What am I missing? What would he
Covering
be
the eyes.
offended
About the tiger staring at him. It was a joke.
about? Oh no! I mistook and thought he said the tiger was offended. My bad. I just learned to read yesterday. Comprehension's
Well-
tomorrow.
Now, if the tiger's offended, I ain't going to judge him. I'm just going to, at least not openly.
Not till the after show.
Yeah, and I'll do whatever I can to bend to his will.
I ain't slept much. I slept 2 hours yesterday.
I haven't
That's
slept
what old
much
people
either.
talk about. And I laid down and cut and sleep and tried to get at 11 something. And my wife woke me up when she comes home. And she's off tomorrow.
Yay.
Just because we like each other. I had to do some
Aw,
convincing to
man.
even come be your panel member.
Oh, good.
I risked my marriage to be here.
And by golly, it's worth it. Or we can
You remember
pretend it is.
You remember that time
No.
we were talking about how in love with each other and everything, and you said, "We're happy, aren't we, baby?"
Yep.
And so
Well, I
when I
got to
was
check.
telling,
I didn't want to assume wrong.
yeah, when I was deciding to come stream with you, she said, "We're not happy." That's why I mentioned that.
Good to know. You always want to be up to date. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man, Joanne don't look nothing like she used to. She's not even a tracker. Where'd you find the picture?
Say too much. You never know who's
I know.
watching Instagram. I think she looks about the same, personally. Just a little older, of course.
I barely recognize her.
Looked about like I expected her to.
At least I turned out gorgeous, so there's that. It's
I didn't.
hard being a model.
Yeah,
Gloves and socks.
especially when nobody wants to hire you. Yeah.
I like hitting cows with trucks, etc.
Okay. Must be going viral. We jumped up to 10 viewers. Yeah.
My God, man. They must have heard
They're
I
gonna come
was
flooding in
taking
now.
over. Yeah.
Something.
Hey, Cliff's there, that guy that can't sell decals. And doesn't talk about nothing but rats and zippos and whines about stuff. But he's friggin'
Hey, it
hilarious
happens.
and pretty cute.
Sure.
Josh Grover says, "Hey, sexy brother. Hello, sexy customer. Soul customer."
Oh, diddly.
Your picture's got tiny bit of issues, but nothing major.
Bummer. Turn to
Chat
major,
is-
tell me, otherwise I was a steal.
Chat is quiet as hell.
Yeah, be
heck.
that.
Hecky darn. Got our
I'm not as
contact
gorgeous and pop-
today.
Yeah, I'm not as gorgeous and popular as I used to be, so it'll probably die down.
The lenses for my glasses are on back order, so they're not even shipping until next Wednesday. So sticky.
Dag blabbit.
No.
That's unfortunate.
Charles, I thought you would be done by now, said Josh.
Well, that's what you get for thinking, Cletus. We are done with the head, though. Baby steps. I don't want to spoil people get done on the same live stream every time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they'll come
People
to
gonna get
expect
tired
it.
of that happening. Yeah. Get tired
Someday
of
you ought to
winning.
see. It could turn into a funny show. You could try to do it as a detailed picture as absolutely fast as you can.
Shoot.
Billy said, "Why isn't there stripes on the tiger's legs?"
I don't know. See, what had happened was,
he was wearing leggings when he was painted.
yeah, that's what it was. I
Where?
couldn't
Why
think of
isn't there
nothing.
stripes on them, Charlie?
Because there weren't no tiger, there weren't no stripe. There's a couple maybe right in that. Whoop, can't even see it. There might be a couple right in there, but
That
hell,
tiger forgot how to
the
tiger.
well, I was trying to stick to the source photo, so there's that.
He's not. He's not so great.
It could be the same reason there's not a stripe right here because there weren't one in the picture.
Josh said, "Billy, he shaved his leg, or he shaved the
Yeah,
leg."
I ain't gonna argue with him if he wanted to shave his legs there.
For real though. I got a new cut yesterday on my finger.
Well, good. What made you finally decide to do your external stuff?
I was awake and ran out of things to do, and I thought I should do that.
I do stuff like that when I'm going to bed because I don't sit there through it all.
It's going through my music at the moment, and it's almost done with that because nope, it just started over. Never mind.
All the times I back my crap up, I probably have so many copies of things that I could be saving room. But
I actually found a program called Anti-Twin that helps you to get rid of that.
yeah, but if I named it two different things, then that twin
Oh
won't
yeah.
know.
Well, I think it doesn't just look at names; it looks for the exact same file size
Similarity.
and stuff like that. It's kind of cool.
Is it free?
I don't remember. Let me Google it.
Anti-twin.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
Message it to me on the Facebook.
Duplicate file search freeware.
Yay! Message it to me on the Facebook.
It's kind of funny. A couple of twins using something called anti-twin.
I know. The irony.
So silly.
Yeah. Diddly.
Billy said, "Cliff, did you say you found a program called Anti-Twin to help you get rid of your twin?" Yes, vicious. I'm trying to ease
You
my
could have
way.
just asked me and I'd have run off.
But no, I was doing that when I was going through a stank ton of videos. Well, mama, I gotta help my wife with shopping.
Okay. It's funny, to this day, there's patterns I can't find that are for sale on the website, and I don't know what the hell I did with them on my own system. Or if they're on an older hard drive or something, but that's why, if nothing else, I need to go through and I'm talking to the audience here because I know my brother is not listening. I need to go through and at least have one folder where every pattern in the folder is numbered like they are on the website with SKUs or something. That way, if there's some kind of technical glitch and somebody doesn't get their pattern, boom, bippy, I run right to it. Other times, what the hell did that go? For real. If you name them two different things, it's going to be harder to find. It only took Steve Nealon 20 times to tell me to name the thumbnails the same as the patterns and just add a TH on there because that made too much sense. Some people that'd be common sense, but common sense ain't so common anymore. I tend to over or underthink things, and if you ask my dad, I tend to do things the hard way anyway. Yeah, Josh, because when I've always named the patterns so I would know what they were, and yeah, but the numbering system would make them easier to find. But yeah, I'll eventually get around to it. I got the rest of my life, which might be a week, might be 20 years. I have no idea. Why put off till tomorrow? What can be put off for another month? If I saw you running, Billy, I'd probably just be in shock that you were running and then not comprehend. Wait, there's probably a reason he's running. It could be the starkers that's staring at you. I don't know. Ah, I love me some Dr. Pepper. Just saying. This pattern is for sale on woodenvision.com along with 1,900 and a whole bunch of others. And it's in the description if you want to buy the pattern. If you want to buy the finished piece, you got to wait till I'm done with it and figure out what the hell I want to charge for it. You know what I mean? I consult with my team. Cliff, if you're talking, you're muted. Well, you're not muted, but you're really quiet. Oh, I guess he wasn't ready to talk yet. Hello, Tim. Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at, Josh, but I'd probably be too dumbfounded to actually comprehend that he was running and that I needed to as well. 2 trips. That's funny in hell. Appreciate everybody taking time to drop by. If you like what you see, slap that thumbs up. If you don't, well, join that other and that thumb me down. These things happen. Can't please everybody. Especially if they don't want to be pleased. Some people just butt nuggets for the sake of being butt nuggets, and that's all right. I have been accused of it myself. I know this is utterly shocking. I thought I was the friendliest guy in the world, but no, every now and then I make a mistake. Believe it? I know.
Every now and then I fall apart. Hello.
You too. We've been here about 7 hours. I'm kidding. It's only been about an hour and a half. This grass needs to start growing so I have something to do. Never dreamed them words come out of my mouth.
Hello, Tim. Keep turning. It went from 6 hours to 9 hours and 30 minutes. What is the bell sticky?
Must be a Democrat.
Yeah.
Leave it to me to turn it to politics somehow, by God.
Billy said I used to run when I played baseball and softball. My wife would laugh when I ran from base to base. Apparently, I'm run funny. I don't think I'd want to see me running.
I've had dreams where I was running that felt normal as hell, didn't wear me out or nothing. And then I woke up, realized, damn.
You're right, that is a dream. I
Yeah.
don't have no need to run unless I'm finna die, and then I don't care my form or breathing.
Last time I ran fast, I was chasing a calf out of the yard, and I wanted to show off in front of the kids, and then went out behind the tractor shed and damn near threw up. I ran way too fast.
I think the last time I ran real hard, somebody was after me with a bar of soap. Are you with that? So there's that. Did you ever see them wooden zippers I sent you?
How the
Zippos.
hell? Oh, Zippos. Yeah.
If you don't like them, you ain't never gonna like any with a wood thing. And they're retiring,
Probably
so
not.
act now.
Them other ones are still in freaking Korea. That's the ones I'm looking forward to the most seeing.
One,
My
two,
flint
three.
and lighter fluid don't even get here till the 1st.
11 of the ones I've got open are retiring, and that's out of 20.
Bummer. That's so unfortunate.
It is.
I wonder why for they're retiring them.
I don't even know. One of
Not
them's a real
popular
tree,
enough
though.
for their
That-
distributor.
The real tree one is sexy as hell.
I'm
No, it's
sure
from
it is, sir.
Zippo.com. Zippo makes their own lighters and stuff.
Why don't you write to him and say, hey, make me a rat lighter?
I ain't that into rats. It was a one damn cool rat.
Not for lighting rats, that is.
Yeah.
A rat themed lighter. Anyway.
I just wish I'd have gotten into this a long time ago, because I used to have disposable income back in the day. Then again, when I lived by myself, I probably would have gotten Zippos and then written out checks for cigarettes back in a checking account.
And feasted on ramen noodles.
For real, though.
Oh, eventually they'd stop you like, yeah, no more.
Jason Rogers says,
Remember way
I'm back.
back
Look,
when-
you're almost done. Sorry, go ahead. Tom Tango
Yeah,
Parker here.
remember-
Hello, Tom.
Remember back when Finger Hut and those CD companies, you could
Yeah.
get all
Columbia
kinds of
House
crap
and
and never
Beans.
pay them. Yeah,
Yeah.
Columbia House, yeah.
And then I did
I never
do
paid.
Finger Hut a few years ago, and then I paid them off within a month or two, and then they barely upped my credit. And then the last time I went to do it, I had to re-up, and then they gave me $200 credit, and then they apparently checked my credit and took it back. That's just wrong.
I still
And
got Finger Hut.
It just bothers me that, I mean, I paid them immediately, and that's not something people
I-
do.
I think I have over $2,000 in credit, but I don't want the extra bill. That's why I haven't bought anything. If I get rid of it, that's one less thing in my credit rotation.
But your credit utilization would go down. Well, once it was paid off, if you use it, it's not going down.
Yeah. Can't keep them creditors happy.
Mm-hmm.
Finally paid off the lawsuit.
Yay. Did you get it in whiting and such?
Lawsuit. Oh, email anyway.
It come off your credit report?
I don't know. It hadn't increased a whole lot, but at least it's not there anymore. One's in the 720s, the other ones are in the mid 600s.
Mine are laughable now. I smell a rat.
Hello, Tango.
About
Way to
time you
keep
got
up the
around to
comments there, buddy.
that. I did, buddy. He's been here for 3 minutes.
Why
I
didn't
did
you
say
say it?
something. I did.
Oh, oh,
Right after I read Jason Rogers saying, "I'm back. Look, you're almost done."
I'm sorry.
I forgive you this time.
Yay. This time I only scheduled the live stream about 7 minutes before I went live because them other ones where I schedule it like 30 minutes ahead of time, I get tired of waiting. I ended up starting early anyway. So
Usually you got a person or two on your panel.
well, yeah, but I didn't send out a whole bunch of links this time. Just throwed it in the group chat and boom, bippy, here we are. And you. Come on, Cletus, get out of there.
You may have to come up with a "Come on, Cletus" t-shirt.
Come on, Cletus.
Well, come on. Yeah, my audio is
mind
like a
reading
full
that?
second behind. Jason Rogers says, "I have never had a student loan, never went to college. I get phone calls every day with people wanting to help me with my student loans. LOL, I just tell them to send me the check." Well, there's a lot of auto warranties out there too.
Yep.
And I keep getting
Well,
text
these are-
messages saying, "Hey, Abdul, you still have Amazon credit or some crap you can have." I boss them.
Yeah, I get a lot of spam emails where they're saying, there's a problem with your Amazon, blah blah blah. Log in and do this, and that's just waiting to
I get a lot of spam
get into
emails.
your stuff.
Steering decals, we can get you front page on Google and stuff. And some hot chick looked at you. I don't have a profile on my website. She's by my window.
I got a lot of hot chicks send me friend requests on Facebook, but I don't want to look greedy, so I don't accept them. Sorry, lady.
Billy Burt says, "I hate spam calls." No, Laura, she doing the store and stuff. She has to answer every call that comes to her phone, so scammers definitely know she's got a working number.
Yeah.
But she doesn't know it. I don't answer them if I don't recognize them.
I
And
usually
if it says
don't, but if I'm
spam risk or account services, then I block them.
Yeah, if I usually don't like to answer calls from numbers I don't recognize, but if I'm expecting a phone call, they don't always show up on caller ID.
Yeah.
So I have to answer them, especially if the zip code's appropriate. Like I had somebody call me yesterday. Yeah, I just got a call from this number. I said, I give you my word, it wasn't me. So
yeah, they spoof them to make them look local.
Yeah.
Spoof.
And I asked her what she was wearing, and she hung up.
Khakis. Jake from State Farm. I like little baby ducks. Hockey pucks.
You were the one on the phone with me that time when I was trying to get something sorted out, and I went off on them. I can't remember what the hell the call was about. It was... What the hell was it? It was... Somebody couldn't tell me something when they're... I think it was Amazon.
I think it was Netspin or something. Josh says, "I love the extended vehicle warranty calls all the time. My newest vehicle is 11 years old." Doug said, "It's Jake." And Tim said, "I like cheese." It's like he knows.
There's a man after your own heart.
For real, though.
Extended warranty.
If they make a Velveeta Zippo with a red on it.
I even, a Velveeta Zippo. I even, I forgot the hell I was going to say. Oh, I even get texts about... I've even getting text spam about weight loss and Dallas Cowboy jerseys and crap like that.
Billy Burt said, "Extended warranty, the Marriott, the Hyatt, etc. I get dozens." And then he said, I like puppies. We got free puppies. I know y'all know already. No, I think the puppies may end up being just straight up white. We're probably
do you
going to end up
figure?
keeping one of them because they look straight up white.
You just said they were blonde like mama.
I thought they was, but we gotten better luck. And they're darn near
Really
goes
wish baby
black.
boy would come back. Really wish baby boy would come back. It's got me bummed. Every time I come out of the shop, I look for him to come running up. Dag nabbit.
You gonna get yourself all nose hurt and stuff.
Dag blabbitus.
Cletus.
What bums me out, damn it.
I
I wasn't much of a cat person, but I like the cats I got. And he was a good one.
Josh said Cliff isn't that racist puppies. Now we got 2 white or blonde, I don't know yet, and 1 black. So we're diverse. But we're probably going to end up keeping one of them and
All
giving the
puppies
other 2
matter.
away. Going good. Jason Rogers said, going good, Billy. Hip looks good and gave my notice at work. Hope you are feeling better. I covered a lot of topics in one shamoki. Ow.
Why'd you give your notice at work, Jason?
He won the lottery.
I never had the patience to give my notice at a job. If I didn't like it, I just stopped showing up.
Yeah. Start calling in till they fire you.
Or I'd lose it because of my temper. My temper used to be much worse.
Well, I lost a job with my temper one time. I was explaining to the boss why I hadn't done something. He said, just do it. I said, you don't have to talk to me like I'm a bleeping 5-year-old. And he had his manager come do the firing. He didn't have the cojones to do it.
I had this little punk kid that was like 10 years younger than I was. He was in charge of the area. He implied that I was being lazy, and I just flat out yelled, F you. What? F you again. Go home. What?
Billy Bird says, I'm good, Jason. Retiring or looking for another job? I gave my notice. I called him up and said, I noticed. Y'all notice I'm not there? Go ahead.
I forgot what I was talking about. The proper way is to wait till you have another job lined up to give your notice and or quit, but I never had the patience to do that.
No.
I don't want to be there no more. One time I quit a job because I met a girl I liked.
Jason Rogers said, God dang it, there's a major delay. That's why we're interrupting each other. Jason Rogers said, never got my 90-day raise back in November, and I'm all done working overtime on weekend. Tim says, I've always wanted to flip a table and quit a job, LOL.
Take this job and shove it. Now, I quit one job because I had just met a girl, and I wanted to spend all day and night with her, and it won't work getting in the way of that. I don't even remember her name now.
What did your wife think of that?
I didn't have one, sir.
Jason said they would rather replace me than give me a regular 40-hour week. Sons of bucks.
Actually, that girl has died since. And it had nothing to do with me.
Who's the girl?
She died. I don't remember her name.
Well, I've had 2 or 3 real impact on you.
I've had 2 or 3 girls die. I mean, not while I was with them, but, not long after, they just wake up dead. Dead.
Every girl that ever leaves me gets fat. It's kind of funny.
Uglier than hell.
Leave me, I'll make you a blimp, you little biatch. Josh said, Jason, what did you do for your job?
He sold auto parts, I believe. But anyway, I've had a lot of them got plumb ugly, and I think that finally happened to me because I'm powerful ugly now.
No, there's a good full second delay. We're going to be interrupting each other most of the time.
Bummer.
That back down to 6 hours remaining.
Yay.
CarQuest Auto Parts.
This blade's starting to get dull, and I don't even care.
I don't even give a care. Good Lord. You can tell I got a fountain ink in me. Can't believe my little baby had babies. No, those little baby Wattses are cute too.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I was wondering.
Laura's chair came in yesterday.
Yeah.
Now
I'm
I'm out of stuff to talk about. Let's look at Zippos. I'm already in tears. Steve Nealon says, Charlie, my mom saw the laser pick I did for you and said you look like a country singer.
Well, I am, except nobody likes my singing.
Billy Burt said, I don't blame you, Jason. Life's too short for that crap.
Tell her I love her too, Steve.
What sucks is I see these prices for these laser engraver things, and then I think if I had the money right now, I'd probably find other stuff, like a shank ton of Zippos and pay off a few things and stuff like that. So even if you have it, Josh said, Steve, she must not know.
Josh,
Charles.
go to your room. I think, Josh, don't talk about my biggest fan like that, or about me. You know what the hell I mean.
That's funny, right there.
I can
sing
give my
real
autograph
good.
made of wood.
I can sing real good until I know somebody's listening, and then I can't be serious.
I can't sing good when people are listening. I could one back when I did karaoke, but like here on a live stream, I can't do it. I get too shy.
Josh said I was waiting for that all night. I guess to go to your room.
I like Josh to take advantage of a cut down. Yeah. I've been known to sing good, just not on these here live streams.
I'm trying to decide if I'm going to let my whole beard grow or just a mustache and goatee part. Jason Rogers says after 2020, what?
Go ahead. I was just say if I ever don't want to look old, I grow the sides because that's where the brown is. But yeah.
Jason says after 20 plus years of being a mechanic, working almost twice the hours for $13 an hour, 6 days a week, just doesn't seem worth it. I can do better.
You go, boy. You're
Model
better
sock,
than that.
pays good.
Gloves and socks, that's my job. Yeah,
Jason, you're handsome and you're special. You can do anything you want to do, buddy.
Charlie looks like Kenny Rogers and Charlie Daniels had a love child. And then they beat the hell out of it.
Good. You put in hell.
Somebody probably chuckled over there. Billy's probably got milk all down his.
I have been known to sing good. I just haven't been able to prove it yet.
I'm just kidding, Billy. I meant insure. Send some silver and such.
Or beer. I like beer.
Jason says definitely special, quote unquote. Around special.
You know, not only there's sometimes I forget pilot holes, this cut here's got 2 in them, 1 on each end. Dag nabbit.
That's funnier than hell.
Always overcompensate. Let's take a drink.
Okay.
You could be a professional Karen photographer there, Jason. Just saying.
I don't think he's caring for that. God, I'm funny.
Thank you.
Smoke them if you got them.
Got 13 folks watching over here.
Yeah, there's a good second delay. Not a very good second.
Okay. All right, where we can go next? I'm going to stretch my back a little bit. We'll just sit here and talk. By God, how are you?
Righty then, I couldn't be any better. I'd be naked.
Glad you ain't no better, no, nothing personal.
Well, if I was doing real good, I'd probably be out shopping for something. Or overrun had the cart.
Billy, you ever gonna get on? Billy, you ever gonna get on this here panel again? Or did I done run you off? To my knowledge, you're in the group chat. I don't remember. I believe you are.
My wife is still coughing like 2-3 weeks now, and she said today, I think I'm losing my sense of smell and taste again.
That's hell.
And they're not real productive. But she got some use in that.
Y'all bear with me. I'm just resting my back a little bit, and then we'll get back on top of this here excitement. I tell you what.
Okay. Well, since I showed you those wood ones, I can close those because I know I won't get those.
Good for your brother.
Those because
I
I
know
got
that's a
money and
weird
stuff.
concept.
If
Yeah,
I had money, I'd buy you stuff all the time. But I ain't.
damn right you would. You're going to crap, Cliff.
Squeeze.
Your audio was skipping. What were you saying?
Probably because I was loading a site. I said, how many are you going to get me for my birthday?
Not a damn one. My
Well, that
anniversary's
narrows
coming
it
up on the
down.
27th. On the 27th of April, that is.
Well, see, that's something
But
you
I do
buy for
predict
each
I'll
other.
be. Yeah.
Jason
I'm
Rogers
still
says
waiting
life
on
is good.
Christmas.
My family and I will be much happier this decision. We have no worries at this point. Josh Grover says there's bears in here as well. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my!
I'm looking for. I'm still waiting on my Christmas present.
Billy says exactly, Jason. If you aren't happy doing what you're doing the wrong thing. Whose Christmas present?
See,
So
Billy's avoiding answering why he ain't been on the panel. I'm probably afraid of the answer if I'm being honest.
Barry, you're oversensitive age. Sorry, I didn't mean to say age. What?
Well, you ain't necessarily wrong. I do get sensitive every now and then. I'm happy doing what I'm doing, just not everybody else is. No, it's Clip's audio. He's just having issues. Probably too much porn open.
No, I'm
Or anatomical
opening
research,
some of the
sorry.
opening some of the Zippo links I had open, and they're loading because they weren't opened. I rebooted it,
Yeah.
rehashed all my tabs, and they haven't been opened again.
Bummer.
Let me take out the ones I'm not as into. That'll help me.
Every one
George
of them.
said Billy's censorship expired. I can do without that one.
No.
Do without every
Really
damn
like-
one of them, sir.
I like that Lightning Lion too. I like the Brass Army one. Man, it's hard doing this.
Count to 3 and X out of every damn one of them. You can always find them again if you need to, and you never need to.
Billy said I wouldn't be good company. Been hurting a lot lately.
Me too, sir. And
I'm never
bud.
good company, but I show up. What you have said?
I said in my butt.
Mhm.
Even with 5 ibuprofen, I'm awake for 3 hours trying to sleep. But there's just some paint you can't ignore. Paint, not paint. Paint, yeah.
Pain.
Oh.
Good Lord, who learned you how to smoke?
Thank you. Not me.
God dang it! I need to make some money.
I know I need
They want-
surgery, man. I just afraid to set it up. Go ahead.
They also have a metallic red. It would look so cool.
Oh,
Son of a
neat.
buck.
So
This is bull.
kiss it.
And that's just on Firefox. I ain't even gone to Chrome. Let's go to Chrome.
I used to use Firefox primarily, and then I kept having issues. Now it seems weird to go to Firefox. I use Chrome.
Well, I use both. See, 5 of the Zippos I have open are the expensive ones from that customizing site. So
Neat.
that'll
What
be a long
customizing?
time.
What customizing site?
Yeah. So there's just if you take those away, then there's just the one on Amazon. It's $57. Did I show you
never
the
told me about a
tiger scratch?
customizing site. Yes. You never told
Yeah,
me
I
about
did.
any customizing
That's the
site.
one where they had
did.
a $800 one, and it's kind of like the ones, uh, like the snake ones you ordered, but they get even
Yeah.
better.
You never showed me that.
Oh, well, it's probably a good thing. But most of the ones there average about 120.
You still never showed it to me. Link
I
me.
can, I can. I'll link you to the ones I got open. I gotta wait till they load.
Just link me to the website, Cletus. Or that too,
Hey,
I
you,
guess. Never mind.
it would take too long.
Fine.
I'll send you the ones I thought are pretty. You're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dings. Oh, well, maybe 7 because I'll show you the other one.
And Doug says, I'm looking at Billy now. That's pretty sick, buddy. I'm kidding. That was an old comment, but it is what it is.
Wonder if they're gonna give a preview of them or just a bunch of links.
I have no idea.
It's doing a little loading icon, so I don't know if it's gonna show you them.
Okay.
Oh,
13 people watching, much obliged.
One of them's a Harley one.
Neat.
Thank you. Oh, I don't need to open that one because I found it at Amazon. And that one's just sterling silver. So I think I showed you this one.
Funny, I got on to you about talking about Zippos and crap, and now I'm asking you to send me a dang link.
Well, it's something we do. Well, yeah, there's some holy crap ones there. The first one I sent you is probably the prettiest.
Okay, if I start obsessing over rats, you just shoot me right in the lip.
I'd probably be like, Charlie, give me your rats.
Yeah.
I could see being cuted by a ferret, but not rats.
Well, I used to
You know
feel
what
the
I mean.
same way, but once you hold them and they're all loving and fun and stuff, it changes your view about them. I mean, I used to feed rats to my snakes, and now I can't imagine I ever did that. Tim says I best
We
get some
did.
sleep. Good night, guys. Hope you feel better soon, Billy. 90 night, Tim. Billy says he's looking
Appreciate
at
you
Barb.
dropping by, Tim. Barb is Doug's wife. Thanks for dropping by, Tim. Get some sleep, sir.
Yeah, I don't think I can close the other ones. God dang it.
Dag blabbit.
So now I got it narrowed down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Googly
12.
moogly, son.
That means I closed 8 of them. I had 20 open. Oh. It's the ones that are retiring I'm the most nervous about. Well, other than that, I like the tiger clawing one.
The way I decide against a lot of purchases is saying, well, I went this long without it.
Well, yeah, but that's most of my life, so I'm trying to make up for lost time.
It's kind of sort of resembling a tiger now. You believe that?
My God, man. And Buster's
Well,
so
it kinda
lonely
did in
with
the
Ginger
beginning,
hanging
but-
out with the puppies all that time.
That ends. Yeah. one of them money issues, Jason.
Jason said Cliff needs a gaming computer if he's gonna have so much going on. That's
Speaking of going on, I'm going to go ahead and go on, but I appreciate everybody that took the time to drop by. By God, if you are not subscribed, I hope you'll consider it. Click on that bell and click on the word all. You won't miss nothing. And if you liked what you saw, hit a thumb up. If you didn't, you can give me a thumbs down, but I'd rather you just tell me. But in the meantime, by God, we just appreciate you, and y'all come on back. All right, scroll on.